everyone. Today we're going to take a quick look at what we mean when we preview an academic article. There are certain elements that we need to pay attention to and look for. They're typical of just about every academic article, and they're important to notice before we read. This is key information, and you need to be able to find it quickly and efficiently. So let's take a look at two different articles and pay attention and see what they do. The first one we're going to look at is this article, and we want to be able to find the source. When we talk about the source, we want the name of the journal that the article was written in. And if we look here, we see this, and we see this. And we say, okay, what's the name of the journal? Well, here we have Elsevier, and here we have Accident Analysis and Prevention. Well, our article is about road accidents. Well, we would assume that an article that's related to road accidents would probably be in the journal that's called Accident Analysis and Prevention. But we can also see it in another way. What do we see here? Accident Analysis and Prevention. If we scroll down the article, and what do we see again at the top? Accident Analysis and Prevention. And on the next page, Accident Analysis and Prevention. Because the name of the article often appears on every single page in either the header or the footer, usually the header. So we can now say with confidence that the source of the article is Accident Analysis and Prevention. 36 tells us the volume number, the actual booklet that it was published in, the year 2004, and 543 to 550 shows us the page numbers in the journal where the article appears. Now if we scroll down and we say, okay, let's look at our authors. We have Ari Katila, Eshko Kishinen, Mika Hataka, and Serko Laapoti. And underneath we have this, Department of Psychology, University of Turku, Finland. All of this gives us the affiliation. In other words, where are the writers of the article from? What institution are they connected to or affiliated with? So we can see that they're all from the same institution. This is not necessarily true. And they're all from Finland. Now, it's important to notice that it's in Finland. What do we know about Finland? What kind of a country is it? Where is it? And then underneath we have what we call the submission history. So the first time the journal, Accident Analysis and Prevention, got the article, this was in November 2000. And then it was sent back and it was revised in 2003 and then sent again and it was accepted in 2003, but it didn't appear in a journal. It wasn't published until later in 2004. The next thing we want to pay attention to is the abstract. Now that abstract gives us the summary of the article. It's very important to read it. It's very important. It gives us the summary. Everything that's there is in the abstract, so read it carefully. The other thing we want to pay attention to and make sure we're noticing are the sources of information. So of course we have our main source, which are called our references here, which is a list of all the different articles which the author cites in the article. CITE. Let's go back and we can see CITE. That means tell the source of the information. This is where the author got his information and he tells us where it's from. In other words, he gives us look here, the name of the author and the article. So here we have Gregerson, 1996, Glad, 1988, Christensen and Glad, 1996. If we go to the references, we can see the whole and complete reference. And we can see this is in Norwegian, but this is in English. One of the things that's easy to do is to confuse a citation where the information is given with a quotation. Let's go back. Sorry. And that's when we have exactly the exact words of someone else. And there too, we need to cite the source of our information. So we can see how we've previewed it. We can see, of course, all the different uh, headings, and we have here subheadings. 2.1 Accident Questionnaires, 2.2 Accident Statistics, and all of this helps us see, for example, subjects and method, more information. Let's take one look at another article and see how we preview that article. Now this article is called Public Awareness and Biometrics. And we can see, again, the author, and we can see where they're from, the Network Research Group, University of Plymouth, but we can't see anything here. So when we don't see it, we need to go down and look. So I'm going to go look in the, there it is. I've got it in the footer, Computer Fraud and Security, and I can see when it was published in January 2007. As in every single academic article, we of course are going to have our references. And we can see here our references. Here they're hyperlinks to the different articles. Here we have some information about the author, and here we also have information how to contact the author. So what's important to know is to pay attention to the different ways the article shows the source, shows us something about the author, and identify that information.